Hello beautiful people, welcome back to our channel. A lot of Nigerians right now know what is UGM, that's unknown gunmen, and a lot of persons have been saying UGM are attributed to some certain persons simply because of the agitations they've been having over time. And though several members of Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB have come out severally to debunk it, that they do not know anyone who is in UGM, but they're just saying that it's probably a birth or a rebirth of so many marginalization that went down. But they're saying ESN, they are the brainchild, and these ESN guys are always in the bush. But right now, there's a news that exclusively came out from Igbo, okay, but they went ahead to tell Nigerians a lot of things, and it looks as if bit by bit, we're beginning to unmark a lot of things that is not clear to Nigerians as a whole. But before we go into the newspaper to find out who these new UGMs are, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Where the Imo State Police Command has arrested 2 gunmen who are alleged to be among the UGMs causing crisis in the state in recent times. The 2 suspects are identified, listen to the name, identified as Godwin Danlado and Bamiyi Gada, according to Igbo TV, as the police confirmed that its operatives recovered an AK-47 rifle from the suspects. The 2 men, who hail from the northwest region, were also nabbed with military uniforms. They were actually wearing military uniforms. My God. Imo State, with adjoining southeast states, have been at the center of violence for months now, following unprovoked UGM attack on police and other security establishments, which have led to confusion in the region. It was also gathered that on May 3rd, it was reported that policemen deployed to the southeast states were deserting their stations and now prefer to work in mufti due to prevailing attacks then. It has been reported that most policemen, particularly those who are not Igbo indigenes, are desperately seeking redeployment amidst fear of the incessant attack by UGM. As of April 19, report has it that most policemen in Abia wear mufti after heavily armed men attacked Uzuokali police station in the Bende local government area in a string of other attacks on other stations. Investigations reveal that the officers are seeking to be redeployed to investigating units such as the Special Fraud Unit SFU, Inspector General of Police IGP Monitoring Unit, and Special Squad. It was also learned that the affected personnel are currently meeting with their contacts within and outside the state and are willing to pay for their redeployment to be guaranteed due to the fear of UGM. While some senior officers believe that the officers should remain in that state to tackle insecurity, others have already reached out to the police high command in a bid to facilitate their deployment. Some of the officers also based their request on the need to be reunited with members of their families. But what caught my attention is is the names that are now in UGM. A lot of persons have been saying, look, let's face the truth, UGMs are actually Southeasterners. But these names are not Southeastern names. So, oh my God, I don't understand what is going on in this country. People may be thinking these UGM people are Southeasterners. They may not be. You know, as Nnamdi Kanu have said, the one thing I must give credit to him, just one thing I know. If he did it, he will say, oh, that man will say, if he does something, he will take full responsibility. He's that bad. When Ikonso, that's the Eastern Security Network Commander, Imo branch, went down, a lot of persons said they didn't believe it. Let them hear from Nnamdi Kanu if it is true. He didn't debunk it. He said yes, that Ikonso is late. He didn't just debunk it. He didn't just say it is true. He even went ahead and mourned him. So, to a great extent, if he says he takes credit to something, honestly, you should look into it. But this one, from the beginning, he has said ESN is his brainchild. He has never, in fact, he will tell you ESN, they are always in the bush. He will tell you, we move. But from the beginning, he has never accepted technically. While the likes of Wazurike, the likes of this other guy, the former deputy Uchemefo, yeah, Uchemefo Wazurike will tell you that UGM are under the command of Nnamdi Kanu. But Nnamdi Kanu have openly, severally said UGM, he doesn't know them. They're not under his command. Doesn't know them. They're just there doing their thing. And over time, you see sometimes some of this UGM when they move, you see some youth cheering them. But these names now that are coming up are actually not Southeastern names. If you're familiar with the names the Southeasterners bear, you know that they have this Ifeanyi, Emeka, Chukwudi, Nonso, that's Chinonso, and all those, Igbo names. Those are peculiar to them. Okay, but Danladi, really? Danladi is definitely not an Igbo name, bearing names like Gadi, Gada, Bamayi, Danlado. No, it doesn't sound it at all. But then let's feel the pulse of Nigerians, because of course Nigerians have decided to react to this. Is quite strange. A lot of twists and turns are coming out of this whole issue. This one is saying the two names mentioned in this cannot be from northwest or even not at all. Danlado or Godwin is not our name, let alone this Maguzawa name of Bamayi Gada. Okay, so here is saying even if they are not from your region isn't free from having enough of these guys. This one here is saying, why the argument that they are not from the north? There's now an argument going on social media that this is definitely northerners. A lot of people are saying those names don't sound like northern name, but those names definitely do not sound like eastern names, southeastern names either. Ganladu, how? That's not even, doesn't sound like Ifeanyi, doesn't sound like Chukwudi. It doesn't sound like Nonyenem. These are Igbo names that are quite unique. Or Emeka. This one here is saying the highest supply of bandits are northerners. So my neighbor, there's no hidden place for you. North is north, whether it is middle belt or not. After all, they are all north. This one here is saying north have Christians too. I'm suspecting these people here were sent to the east with hidden agenda to destroy and kill military and police formations and personnel, and the government will then blame it on IPOB and ESN, then have reasons to bring down Igbo youth, which they are doing right now with the shooter's side order. And also these boys, being Christians, can mix easily with the locals without raising suspicion. This one is actually analyzing it based on what he has heard. I don't know how he got this one. He seemed to have a head start, but I feel it's just pure tactical analysis. This one is saying you are not dividing them from you, though the name of the state where they came from was not mentioned, but they are from the north. They are not IPOB and they are not ESN. This one here is saying you people have to be deceiving people that you are not one, but now you are now talking trash. Everything okay. So I say if you are Fulani herdsmen government not using machinery, I don't know what this one is trying to write. The English is wonderful. Please pardon me. This one is saying the idea of one big north is just to win elections. After the elections and announcement of winners, the middle belt is no longer part of the north. How I wish these middle belt people will know that they are playing a winner take all game with the north. Well, all right, you guys have heard what they have said. Let's meet in the comment section. What's your take?